when you get revoked on a second degree, you're usually looking at double digits, probably 10 to 12 years in prison. Do you have any clue what they would do to you in prison? No, you don't. Have you been to prison before?
Yes, sir.
Gutierrez, you're charged with reckless driving. You're facing up to 30 days in jail and or a $500 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Sir.
On January 31st, 2025, it says the officer observed a Dodge Challenger run the red light in an attempt to make a U-turn in a sudden acceleration and almost strike a vehicle that was traveling north and had a green light. The vehicle had to perform an emergency maneuver to avoid the Dodge, but did not stop and continue northbound on Westlake Houston Parkway. The officer initiated a traffic stop. And the defendant was pulled over for reckless driving and running the red light.
So you said he's at a, you say he's at a stoplight?
Yes, so he ran the red light in an attempt to make a U-turn while somebody else had a green light and almost struck the other vehicle. And he
Okay.
also had 0.20 grams of Tylenol on him. That's what the DIN says.
So I'm going to find probable cause now. Do your diligence, get the video. If you show something different, come back, let me know. We can always revisit probable cause at a later time. Okay. Do you see whether he has a Texas driver license, please? Okay. Mr. Gutierrez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to drive in a reckless manner, no racing, street takeovers, donuts, anything of this manner. If I find that you do, or you put my public in danger, I'm going to revoke your bond, put you in jail. So you understand?
Yes, sir, I do.
Eligible driver.
Okay. Now he's on felony probation upstairs. Are you familiar with this?
Not with the felony probation judge. Have they, does it show they filed
He's,
MAJ yet?
I don't know. Let's look. He's on probation. It looks like it may be a second or first degree felony. Yeah, second degree felony. Let me see. So just be on the lookout. You know, it's very well they may file a felony warrant now. He's already had one MAJ dismissal. So be on the lookout, sir.
Yes, sir.
So do you mind filing those conditions, please? All right. You're also, Mr. Gutierrez, not allowed to drive unless you have valid liability insurance in your name. If I find that you drive and you don't have car insurance, likewise, you'll end up going to jail. You understand? Now you have a lawyer. Because you have a lawyer, I'm going to waive your appearance, but it is your responsibility to stay in touch with Mr. Henderson, and he'll tell you when you have to come back to court. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, I will issue a warrant of arrest. For now, I'll have you sign a wreath of Victoria. We'll have you take a seat in jury box. We'll get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it, and then you'll be free to go. All right? Thanks, guys.
Have this you?
Got it.
All right. He's in jail.
Good morning, Mr. Concepcion. So you're charged with possession of a controlled substance. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. Is it on docket today or no?
Not on docket.
Okay, that's what I was, okay. So it's a straight probation as well.
It is, Your Honor. I asked for deferred, but we settled on straight. He's on deferred on a felony.
Perhaps that's why. All right, let me see.
He did miss court a few weeks ago, Your Honor, so there was a warrant.
Is there a felony warrant right now?
Yeah, there should not.
Sure.
They reinstated like his probation on the 9th of January.
And he has been meeting with his probation officer.
You need to understand something, that you're on probation for an extremely serious case. You're looking, I don't even, is it a first or second degree?
Second degree.
I think it's second.
Second degree probation.
You need to understand these types of probations, when you get revoked on a second degree, you're usually looking at double digits, probably 10 to 12 years in prison. Do you have any clue what they would do to you in prison? No, you don't. Have you been to prison before?
So
You're a potential, how many times have you been to prison? Once, twice?
That's
You
once.
could be a potential 15 to life case from now on, man. You know, really. Not only that, it's a 3G. You get revoked, you're doing half the time before you're even eligible. there's only so many times that they're going to reinstate before they start throwing the book at you. You know what I mean? Really.
Yeah.
So you've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 1 year in Harris County Jail to be probated for 6 months. As part of the agreement, the only thing that you have to do is stay clean. Literally, it's the only thing you got to do. Can you do it?
Yeah.
If you don't, I'm going to put you in rehab myself. You know, really. Not only that, but depending on what you're taking, you take too much of it, all you're going to do is put your lungs to sleep and you end up dying. We see it happen here all the time.
Sure.
You build up that tolerance, you keep taking it, and then, you know, you're chasing it, right? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this, there's no changing. You understand?
Yes, sir.
This is what you want to do. You know, I got a figure of all your criminal history here. I wonder how much of it is related to you. You know? You're young. Get off. Do something else.
I just turned 30 years old.
Really. And this,
Yeah.
all right, how do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
That's
I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to sentence you to the agreement. If you want any help, come back and we can help you out. All you got to do is ask. But if you go out there, if you take off, you pick up a new case, you test positive, I'm going to put you in jail. I'm going to issue a warrant for arrest. We're going to bring you back. We're going to have a hearing. And if they prove it to me, you're looking at a year in jail. Do you understand?
Sure.
All right, man. Good luck.
Thank you, Honor.
Got it.